lot calmer. Speaking of calm, Chris Renkel is a calm, cool, collected customer and joins us now from Madison Square Garden. What's up, Chris? How you doing this morning?
You know, I was warned by many people about this building and working in this building, and after 3 days of coming here, everything they told me was true. This place is a nightmare to get around. So sorry I'm a little late, but hey, we're here and we're ready.
It's a dump. It
Chris,
is.
You're right, Jason.
You were at shoot-around yesterday. You were in the locker room following the Game 1 collapse. What was the mentality after that game, and how have you seen it change, if at all, heading into tonight's Game 2?
Much like what you were saying before I got brought on, this team is incredibly even-keeled. It seems like right after the game when we talked to guys, they said, hey, yeah, it was a bad collapse, but there were a lot of positives to take from that game. The way that the offense looked for about 3 quarters was really good. Defensively, they absolutely stifled the Knicks when they were trying to run things through Cat. So there were positives to take out of that game, and Dennis Schroeder said it best. That he learned early on in his NBA career that these playoffs, you can get down after a game. It's easy, but it's first to 4. They scored the first run. They threw the first punch. They got to get 3 more, and the Cavs have the opportunity to even it up here tonight. So they're not down. I think there's some positive and some confidence after what they were able to do in Game 1, and we'll see how it all goes tonight because that's the sentiment from this team is you cannot let this one win, this one collapse.
Chris, what was the shift in the noise level and the energy in that arena from the Cavs' domination over the most of the second half to when the comeback started?
Real quick, Chris completely froze. MSG said no more questions.
Okay.
So we will work on getting Chris back.
As soon as we get Chris back, we will ask that question. It is curious because from the TV perspective, watching on my couch, you can hear a pin drop for the first two, for really the second and third quarter because the first quarter was back and forth. And then you could hear it live up to all its expectations, all of its hype, the loudest, the craziest, the most raucous arena in basketball. It certainly sounded like that during that comeback in the fourth quarter.
I made the cardinal sin of declaring the game being over. I said it's over. When I was on the couch watching with AJ, and when Donovan hit the 3 to put him up, I think 21, 22, whatever it was, and he did the spider thing, and I'm like, that's it. It's over. Like, go to bed. It's done.
Hand up, I did the same thing. So with about 20 seconds left in the first half, our power went out.
Oh, I saw this.
So
I saw you tweet about this.
Yeah, so we had to adjust. So it's really weird in our neighborhood. It's 2 different grids, so we only had to go about 200 yards down the road to our friend. And so the kids have school. I have a normal 8:30 bedtime. The Cavs are up 22 points. I'm like, guys, soon. Yeah. And then we all just sat there in stunned silence and watched the end.
Well, what made the collapse even worse was I started getting chirped at by Turtle from Entourage.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so Jerry's been on the show before, Jerry Ferrara, and followed us after that. And I tweeted, this has been a BTA. They're plus 28 since the first quarter. They start making the comeback. He's like, you sure about that, Mikey? And it's one thing to lose a game, but of all the guests we've had come in studio, I love Entourage. Turtle's, I don't want to say my hero, but that's one of my favorite all-time characters.
Yep.
And for him to start, he's like, don't get too excited, man. Don't get too excited. And you know what? He was right. The Knicks came back. Speaking of coming back, it looks like the MSG internet gods have welcomed Chris Renkel back into the chat. Chris, Zach had just asked you about the difference in noise between the Cavs' domination in Game 1 and then the collapse. How was the energy shift? How was the crowd at MSG in the first half compared to that fourth quarter stretch?
Oh, I had people texting me during that run, and they're like, is MSG as quiet as it seems on TV? And yeah, the place was dead. There were people, I think at one point people were getting ready to go out and do whatever in New York until Brunson went off. But the Cavs sucked the energy out of this place, which is actually pretty cool to see with how well they were playing, especially with all the talk leading into and outside of MSG, they have this betting odds, live betting odds for the series. And during our 4 and 5 o'clock live shots, all you had to look at was Knicks 71% chance of winning this series against the Cavs. And then to see that energy and just everything sucked out and the panic that you could feel with Knicks fans was pretty cool to see. But then it woke up real quick once Brunson started. When they got at about 14-12, people started realizing that something was happening.
Chris, any injury concerns? We saw Donovan limping around, James sort of hobbling around a little bit. I assume everyone's good to go tonight.
As far as we know, yes. I will tell you that the majority of the rotational guys are not going to be at shoot-around today. It's obviously optional. Max Strus is the only one that will be participating here in a few minutes at shoot-around. But it seems like everyone's going to be good to go, and Jared Allen said that they've playing every day for the last 2 months, it seems. They've kind of gotten into a good routine, and it hasn't really phased them.
Chris, we got 30 seconds, but yes or no, do the Cavs win tonight and even it up at 1 apiece heading back to Cleveland on Saturday?
Yes, because they've responded every time they have one of these gut punch kind of losses. It's the 4th or 5th time in these playoffs that it's happened. They respond very well. So I think they even it up tonight. I get the sense that this team is mad at themselves that they let this one go, and they got a lot of confidence.
All right, that is Chris Renkel, WKYC sports reporter, anchor, host, marathon runner extraordinaire. Follow him on Twitter, and he'll be live tonight. Or maybe, are you live after the game, Chris? Before the game?
Yeah, live after the game, live before the game, all day.
There you go. He'll be live all day from Madison Square Garden. Chris, appreciate you taking some time to join us here in the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. And we will see you when you get back here on either Friday or Saturday, whenever you end up making the trip back. So, Chris, safe travels, man. Tell Sean we said what's up, and we'll see you later.
Thanks, guys.